something that affected me a lot growing up and I still deal with to an extent today is I was always really self-conscious, had really, low self-esteem. And that the older I get, the more I recognize how much that impacted my
Mhm.
decision making and my life. And so in high school, it was kind of I would say probably stereotypical, like one way at church, another way at school. I
Yeah.
never got into like the partying or anything like that, but was just, was not living out my faith at all. And it was, it's sad looking back on it because it wasn't like my friends didn't know. Like they knew that I went to church and I was involved there, but I wasn't showing them really what that life was, in school. So that all kind of came to a head. At the same time, to give you the dynamic, I was also like super involved in my youth group to the extent I would say that was like part of my identity in an unhealthy way, was like, this is what I do. By the time I was a senior, I was like helping plan the or the youth retreat in the winter. And so that all kind of came to a head whenever I graduated. I went to a local school here in Western Pennsylvania called it's Indiana University of Pennsylvania, which is a known party school. So I kind of became closer with them and their friend group. And I would say that is where I really started to question some of the things I was taught, not in terms of scripture or even the faith, but I always kind of had this idea from the way people talk that if people were like into partying and drinking and all that stuff, like they're not people that you're going to want to hang out with anyway. Maybe that's the better comparison is like like I'm meeting these people and going, oh no, these guys are cool, like and
Yeah.
legitimately cool, incredibly nice people.
You stopped looking at the things that you thought that they did was wrong and actually saw them
Yeah,
as people.
and so I did end up falling kind of into that scene, the kind of the party scene,